What a beautiful day in the Pacific Northwest to welcome IndyCar racing back to this part of the country as NBC welcomes you to race 16 of the 17-race 2019 season. This is the Grand Prix of Portland. We're just a short 15-minute drive north of downtown, and there is championship leader Joseph Newgarden. 105 laps, 206 miles, only 2 races left in the season, and you've got a teenage rookie on the pole position. Beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. How will it be for the championship four? Let's go in Portland.
Colton Herta gets very defensive all the way up against the wall, but he got a good start. He should be at the apex first, but they're fanned out 5 wide.
He goes in deep, really deep power. There's a concertina effect. There's 3 cars, 4 cars.
Zach Veach is part of that. It looks like James Hinchcliffe. Otto Newgarden's going to go all the way to the back of the field as he takes his time to navigate through.
Joseph Newgarden, just like we talked at the start of the show, had to survive the first corner. He got mixed up in the accident, but he's survived, but he's way at the back now.
Full course caution is out for those 2. Oh, Connor Daly and Graham Rahal. Brutal.
Hooked on the left-hand side with the car next to him, so I cannot see the far side of the car.
Let's watch Newgarden here because he's got to navigate the craziness. It's all about the championship in this moment.
Graham came down the inside right on the grass, very similar to an old Greg Moore move, and he was just locked up and kind of started that whole chain reaction.
Newgarden, most importantly, kept his nose clean, no damage to the 2 cars. We see the replay. There goes Rosenquist. You can see Graham gets into Veach. Veach hits Hinchcliffe hard, and Connor Daly just an innocent victim along with Spencer Pigot.
So listen, very much in the vein here. This is what it's going to look like for Rahal. Have a listen.
Yeah, I got to put that all on Graham, and he accepted the blame as well. So very over-optimistic move when you're right up against the grass.
Yeah, I mean, you were already 4 wide. It'll be active here as they come to the front straight and cross the line. We'll see if Rossi gets on the button.
He's got to run on his teammate. We'll see if his teammate fights him hard, and he does. He runs him down to the
Ryan, don't do that. Oh, man.
Oh, contact with Jack Harvey. Big crash, turn 1.
Went in way too deep, fighting his teammate. Rossi's
got through clear. Rossi's through clear. I can't believe that Hunter Ray would defend that aggressively in turn 1 with his teammate's championship on the line. Full course caution is out, and terrible for Harvey, who applauds sarcastically Ryan Hunter-Ray.
Look at this, he totally braked way too late and cleaned out, and there's Rossi coming around and gets through nice and clean.
3-time winner and team owner Michael Andretti shaking his head with this one. The teammates fighting over the same piece of real estate. Jack Harvey, the innocent bystander.
The car behind is Rossi. He's moving over, and then he gets on the brakes, and Hunter Ray just waits that fraction of a bit longer, and you can't stop.
Well, Rossi's got to be thinking, smirking in his helmet, like, thank you very much. I'll take those 2 positions and the points. You can see huge oversteer snap from Colton Herta. So once again, Paul, everybody was telling us, oh yeah, the Reds are fine, there's really no issue, and they're falling apart here on the last few laps.
Watch the opposite lock as he tries to put the power down. It's just spinning the tires. But what these guys are going to do, they're going to force him to pit early and do the overcut and side by side down the back straightaway.
Here comes Dixon, looking to the outside on the fastest corner of the track. This could get gnarly.
He's got him. Yes, new race leader, Scott Dixon.
Now he's got dirty air on the front wing. That's going to make it even harder to drive this car. Now Will Powers right there on the gearbox, and he's going to come on the push to pass.
Look at how gap. He's taken off.
Here comes Power. Now Rossi on the harder tires should be in great condition to make a move.
Rossi
but he does.
goes in as well.
Oh, no.
Those are teammate cars, and he leaves them no room, and they make contact.
He's off, and he stays on track.
Here comes Rosenquist now. He wants to party.
And Scott Dixon has been able to skip away from all that is going on. Let's climb on board with Felix Rosenquist. He's the next in line to take a shot at the fellow rookie.
These guys are both rookies and fighting for the Rookie of the Year championship, but Rosenquist's going to try the outside, and he gets in the marbles, and he squares him up here.
Colton's just
perfect
used up.
exit.
He's got nothing left.
Tires are done.
He lost 4 positions in 1 lap.
He's going to be forced to come in earlier than he wants to.
I think they should pit him now. If they're in the window, they've got to pit and put tires on, because the pace is going to be several seconds off on this lap and potentially the next one.
Just when things were looking perfect for Scott Dixon and his quest for a 6th title, something has happened to the PNC Bank Honda. It just seemed like the car cut out and Dixon cruised to pit lane yarn and needed assistance getting back to the pit box.
Yes, he did. They had to push him to the pit box. The report was it just stopped running. It died. They are in the process of replacing the battery right now to see if that might be the cause. Of course, they have to take off the left side pod to get to that. They obviously have the car also plugged into their data source. They were not privy to the fact of what had gone wrong, but now that they've plugged in, they should be able to crunch this data. Again, so far, it has been the battery. If they put this back together, we'll see if that was the culprit. But unbelievable circumstance for a guy who the day was going exactly how he needed it to in the championship.
Watch Dixon come through the chicane here and listen. No power, virtually everything's running
Fly by
again.
wire on these cars. If the battery's dead, does that mean that there's an alternator issue?
And it's running now, so they're putting the engine cover back on. They've just topped it up with fuel, and he'll get going. But will that battery go dead again? And this has been a huge blow for the championship points for him.
Paul, massive blow. He was within 49 points of Joseph Newgarden while leading the race. It's now blown out to 88 points back. 28 laps to go here at Portland International Raceway. Championship leader Joseph Newgarden is in the top 5. Unfortunately for the driver of the Oberto Honda, Marco Andretti, who's been having a really good day, solid day in the top 10 for most of the race, he just had an altercation with championship hopeful Simon Pagenaud.
Yeah, Simon dove in on him coming onto the back straightaway, just pushed him a little bit wide, little bit of contact there, but it damaged his front wing on those curbs on the exit, and he had to come in and get it replaced.
He's a champion, he's an Indy 500 winner, and he is the race leader, Kevin Lee.
Let's go through the field, and we start with Will Power, who, if he continues this pace out front, would win for the 37th time in IndyCar, helping cement his legendary status. He would tie Sebastian Bourdais for 6th all-time. He was told before the race, he said, "I knew this already, but Roger reminded me, you can help your teammates in the championship by winning today and making sure Rossi does it." Jan?
And of course, behind Felix Rosenqvist, now 3.3 seconds behind, taking chase to Will Power.
This could be a yellow. He didn't come in the pits. Oh, we got a
Caution
race now.
Oh, baby.
Full course caution, and Alexander Rossi says thank you very much.
And Will Power says, "Are you kidding me with 8 laps to go?"
Die, dude.
So is that another battery issue?
Switching it down and then back up.
It's another Honda. Is it another battery issue? And this young man, the 21-year-old rookie, has finished more laps than any other driver in this 2019 championship. It's been extraordinary, an extraordinary rookie performance. Will Power, Felix Rosenqvist, Alexander Rossi is the first of the title hopefuls. Let's go racing. They'll come down and there'll be just 4 laps to go. Super restart from the silver bullet of Will Power. He's gone.
That was a really early restart by Will Power, kind of caught everybody off guard. Nobody has an opportunity, but Simon Pagenaud pops out to take a look and take it right there.
And Paul, once again, we're at the end of a race with Newgarden in the points lead. How aggressive is he going to be with a lap and a half to go? It's bit him hard the last 2 races.
Colton Herta got really sideways onto the back straightaway, and Newgarden is right there in the toe now.
I think if he can do it down the front straight into turn 1, he will go for it.
Oh, but if you're Tim Cindric, you've got to think about getting on the radio and say, be smart here, make big percentage decisions.
1 to go, less than 2 miles.
Be smart here.
He's in the
There it is.
There's the call. So Power within 2 miles of another victory, and there will be 2 victories within the last 3 races. Championship leader Newgarden on screen in the Hitachi Chevrolet.
Newgarden's right there on the back of Herta. If Herta makes a slip up like he did in turn 7, coming onto the back straightaway, will he make a go at it or play it safe? He's still right there.
What a day. It started with a bang, a huge one, with a massive crash in turn 1 with some 5 and 6 cars involved in it. Will Power kept his nose clean. He was able to move ahead of that. not got collected in it and has constructed a really clever race win. He's not really in the title hunt anymore, but he is a race winner
Great
again.
job, buddy. Great job, man.
Will
Terrific.
Power wins in Portland for the very first time.
Oh, good job, guys. Good job.
And
What a great
is
day.
delighted. It's Penske's first victory here in almost 20 years. And Will Power delivers the captain the W. Rosenqvist on the podium, and the best of the championship contenders, Alexander Rossi in third.
And for Power, he put 3 seconds on Rosenqvist in 4 laps, leaving no doubt that today was his day.